right, boys. Welcome back to another episode of Football with Cal. You know how we do it out here, man. We freestyle this thing, bro. It's football talk. No professional stuff, nothing.
We don't do that
Exactly.
ever.
There's two boys just talking about football. So, all right, let's get into it, man. Whole lot of happenings. Hey, at least for my team. I don't know. I don't know about people's teams, but yeah, we're here to talk about all types of teams. Big, small, upcoming teams. Teams that are suffering probably like 13th, 12th, but we'll get there. We'll get there. But we're gonna start with the top boys, of course. Madrid and Barca, like what I'm saying. We the top
I
dogs.
mean, it depends. It depends on what league. You know what I mean?
Oh
You
yeah, yeah,
talking about?
obviously.
Of course. Yeah, of
But
course.
we're gonna start with the top boys, and we start from La Liga.
There you go. Just a clarification.
All right, the best league in the world. Mm-hmm.
Uh, that's
Check.
debatable.
Nah,
Debatable.
nah.
It's debatable.
All I'm gonna say is the league is still going on. We don't know who's gonna win it, but we know who's gonna win the English league. We know who's gonna win the French
We
league,
know who's gonna. We know who's gonna win the La Liga too.
German league.
Or we know who's gonna win La Liga too.
Who?
I mean, so far the team that's up top.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, there you go. So I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to say. Like,
But I'm trying to say it's still up in the air. We could choke it. Madrid can come back. Vice versa.
nah,
But
Barca's not Arsenal.
we're gonna talk about this weekend, man. Both teams, you know, Madrid dropped points. Barca, you would say drop points, but since Madrid lost, it looks like a point gained. But I didn't think both teams were at their best this weekend. Yeah, Madrid obviously conceding a last minute winner, which I was really really happy about.
That was
Holiday,
crazy. That was crazy, bro.
did you see any
Bro,
part of the game?
yeah, I watched. I didn't watch the whole game, but I watched. When Vini missed his PK, I saw Vini's goal as well because he scored the off the corner kick, and I saw the last goal, which was crazy. I didn't saw the one. I mean, I didn't see the first goal that they scored because I think they scored first,
Yeah, they did score first. It
and
was it was off a
yeah,
corner kick. It was off a corner kick, and then
and then Vini scored for a corner kick too.
yep.
And then
And the last
the
minute goal.
last minute goal, the header, the cross, and the oh that was
But you know what I'm saying? It was people would say, "Oh, of course, all big teams can lose, bro." But I would say Madrid kind of had it coming. If you've been really watching Madrid like a lot this season, and that's what makes Madrid, special. Because it's most games they'll have games like this, bad games, not look great, not play the best to their standard. Because if you look at it, well, okay, they play decent, but to Madrid standards, decent is not their thing. And most of the time they'll get away with it because they have individuals in the front line that can, flip a game just like that. But today's one of those days that, just didn't happen for them, or side day it was, just didn't happen for them. And they ended up being
nah,
the
bro.
losing side. But
Madrid. I don't even know what to say, bro. But it's kind of it's getting out of hand, bro. Bro, I had my parlay. Everything was set. You know what I mean? Like who would think Madrid's gonna lose, bro? Like they chasing for the title, bro. You know what I mean? Those dudes. When the second, I mean, I bet for them to win, so 1-1 wasn't even gonna cut it. You know what I mean? When they scored the last goal, I was just like, "Fuck this shit. I'm not betting no more, bro. Like, I'm taking a break." Because the fact that Madrid is making me lose my bets, you know what I'm saying? Something not right, bro.
something not right.
You know what I mean? Something not right. Like,
At this point, in my
so I'm here,
opinion,
bro. Nah,
Vinny to miss a PK, there's a high chance of you making money from that one. But
it's gonna hit, bro.
what do you think about the PK situation though? Because I've seen people arguing about, oh, they should let Mbappe take it because one, he's chasing Lewandowski and Chichi, and Vinny's been missing, a couple PKs lately. What do you think about that?
Listen, man. To be honest, the penalty taker, for me personally, I think this is how it's supposed to be. It's whoever the team wants to take it, or whoever wins the PK.
PK.
Me personally, I win a PK, bro. I'm taking it. I don't give a fuck. I'm taking my
In this case,
PK.
what
If
is it?
I get fouled in the box, yeah, I'm taking my PK. Especially like when it comes to players like that, when all three of them are all great, you all can take PKs. Like, I get if someone else, but like someone else that's not comfortable with it, like taking the PK, that's fine. But if the team agrees, okay, we have a penalty taker, then I guess they have to respect it. But if that's not the case, whoever wins the PK should be the one to take it. That's what I believe in. But I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not happy or sad that they lose or whatever, bro, because I'm okay with whatever. I'm
They
not
could
gonna
make
lie. The only reason why I'm sad is because I lost my
you lost
parlay
your bet.
because of them.
No,
That's
they
the
can
only
make
reason.
Bruyne and take it
That's
if
the
they
only
want.
reason.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I feel like if I was Mbappe, I feel some type of way. And also, you can also argue for Vinny because Vinny's like, yo, I'm the PK taker before this guy got here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my
Yeah,
team before he got here. And I don't know, man. The tide, the tide is turning, man. It's looking like it's more like Mbappe's team because recently he's been having to score winning goals here and there to drag him out, and he's chasing Lewa and Pichichi. You know what I'm saying? So PKs is one thing that can add up to your goals, man. Because this guy Lewa, he sees Mbappe score two, he's like, I'll score two. He sees him score a goal, he's like, I'll score two. So it's like the only way to kind of bridge that gap, there's little penalties here and there. Just remember in like 2016 when Suarez was competing with Ronaldo, Messi was
yeah.
not going to be able to catch up, man. No, every PK they got, give it to Suarez. Even though Messi was the number one PK taker, but that's what I think it should be. Just push the teammate that's closer to winning something, other than just being like, "Oh, this is the guy." But hey,
But you know, Vinny's not gonna allow that though. You know that, right?
he's not.
Because in his head, he's the main man. So if you start giving Mbappe the PKs, the next thing he's gonna start getting the. I mean, PK is basically better than free kicks. I can't even say free kicks.
Mm-hmm.
But if you start getting the PKs, like you're not the guy no more. You know what I mean? Like that spot is gone.
It's
Because
gone.
every single goal that they scored, even if it's just PKs, it's not gonna look like Mbappe scored a PK. It's gonna be Mbappe scored a goal. You know what I mean? That's what the headline's gonna be. So if Vinny gives up that, it's done for him, my brother. Next thing you know, he about to start being on the bench. That's the next thing. But he played awful, bro. Like he was so bad. Like I mean, I don't know. Football is very weird. Like I know it's like ups and downs and stuff. But bro, he played bad, bro. It was trash. Like he was trash. Like I did not like it at all. It was trash.
Yeah, and I feel like it's just like it's a bad stretch of form because we all know, like, bro, certain players to certain standards, like we know how great they are. Just there could be changes in forms, but we know Vinny's great. You know, I hate to
Right.
admit it as a Barca fan, but he's great. Like, let's be factual. But I'm also happy with the form he's in. I'm not even gonna lie about that. Like, he's in a bad form. It doesn't take away anything from him as a player. But in the case where you're competing against a guy that just came into the team, his first
Right.
season, who had a bad start, what Vinny's having now, that
Well,
was
you know what's
Mbappe.
crazy? That's exactly what I was about to say.
That was Mbappe.
Like it's like the roles reverse,
It's
bro.
reversed
Like
now.
Vinny, Vinny used to be the guy, bro. Vinny used to
Yep.
score the goals. Used to be like, oh, Mbappe is not going to finish the team.
Yep.
Now it's the other way around. Like Vinny looks like he's Mbappe now, bro.
He's
That's
the one that's
crazy.
like playing second fiddle to Mbappe now, and it's like, but I mean, if you look at his numbers entirely, it's not too bad. It's just the way where if they're losing games now, you don't see Vinny as much involved. Like
Yeah.
he's not really being the guy, and then Mbappe just doing his thing, man. Just like Vinny just having bad games here and there in the national team, not great. And then Mbappe plays for friends, man. Like I just feel like later is gonna be his team, bro. After the season, it's his team. It's gonna be
Like for
Mbappe's team
France or for Madrid? For Madrid.
for Madrid. It's gonna be Mbappe's team. It's not Vinny's team no more. I can just feel that. It's just like because Mbappe as a goal scorer is more proficient than Vinny in the long
Yeah.
run. So it's like
Almost definitely. Most
people would
definitely.
even say Mbappe is playing out of position because the
Yeah.
left is really his position. Striker is not really it, but he's still finding ways to get around that. But hey, I'm glad he missed the PK. I'm glad Madrid lost, but Madrid losing, Barca should have took advantage of that. Like
Almost definitely.
this was the game where you just put the nail in the coffin. Like in my opinion, I feel like if Barca, the reason why I said earlier the La Liga race is still open, is because Barca didn't win this game against Betis. If Barca won, it's 6 points, and honestly, 6 points with another game to play against Madrid. I, as a Barca fan, didn't see a way we were gonna drop, basically lose 3 games for Madrid to catch up if we won this game.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah,
now
yeah.
it's still up. You know what I'm saying? It's like
That
if
just
we
make that
beat
just make the
Madrid, then cool. But if we don't beat Madrid and Madrid wins when they play us, now it's looking dicey because then it's down to one game. You mess up, and that's it. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? So
that's gonna make that Classico so
it's
much
gonna
better
be
now.
interesting,
It's gonna be
especially
so much better now.
if one of us drop points before
Before,
the Classico.
yes, no, especially if you guys drop a
If we
point. If
drop
you guys
points
drop
against
a, yeah,
Classico,
it's gonna be a lot more interesting.
then it's gonna be like, oh, whoever wins this game is gonna take the lead. And it's like
Yes,
at that point, none of us can do anything about it. It's out of your hands. Like I
yeah,
feel like
yeah,
the only way to change it is to beat the guy that you're competing with. You take points off him.
exactly. That would be that would make the classic. Bro, we haven't had a really good classic in a long time.
In a
Let's be honest.
while, bro. Like
That would I mean I don't really care. I mean, as a football fan, I wanted to low key have it.
yeah,
Low
it's
key,
like
I wanted to
football
have
fans
it.
will like it to be closer, and it's like, bro, this is giving me like 2011 vibes, bro. When we had like what 4 or 5 classicals in the space of a month, bro.
Oh yeah,
Because that's
I
supposed to be
remember those.
we're in a Copa del Rey final. That's coming up probably like 26th or 27th April of this month. But before that, I mean, you're an Arsenal fan.
Oh,
Put all your bias aside. I know what you lean towards, but like,
thank you for reminding me.
you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's all right. You used to second place now. Hey, you did a three-peat of second place. Shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a three-peat right there. You did
Yeah.
your thing. Hey, man. You're the best team after the champions yet again. Second place team trophy.
My friend, get to your questions, man.
Yeah.
I
So the
don't need.
question is, do you think Madrid or Barca is gonna take the league? What do you think? Just from now, what do you actually think is gonna happen?
Also, right now, I don't see Madrid winning it, to be honest. Because the only reason why I say that, because you guys are strong when it comes to El Clasico. You guys always beat them, regardless of like what it is. And two, you guys also have the home advantage because
Oh yeah.
you guys are playing at home. So I don't think you guys are gonna lose at home to Madrid. I don't think that's possible. Like if anything,
I
the
mean,
best
it's
a tie.
possible.
No, it's possible, but like I don't
Oh,
think it's gonna
oh,
happen.
like okay.
But like for me personally, like me speaking, I think the best that Madrid's gonna do in that game is a tie.
Mm.
That's what I believe in. I don't think
I
Madrid's
could
gonna
see
win
it.
that
I could
game.
see it. Probably a
That's the
high
best I
scoring
think they're gonna
tie.
do. But the only way I see you guys dropping points, if I mean you guys not winning the league, if you guys drop points before that game,
Mm-hmm.
see the tension being too high, and I can see like let me say not just one game, right? If you guys lose like a game and then like you guys lost the game and tie a game
Mm-hmm.
before that game, I could see it. You guys not winning it.
Yeah,
That's the only
because
way I can see it. No.
if we tie and then lose, let's say before that Clasico, then we're basically gonna go into that game with Madrid being top. I think because
Mhm.
it's just 4 points. The only thing that's saving us right now is we have hella goal difference. We have like a 54 goal difference, and then Madrid has a plus 32. So
Right.
that's like the only thing that's gonna could save us if we're tied up. But yeah, like you said, as long as we're both winning until like we play the Clasico, I think we should be all right. But I'm looking at the games Barca plays before the Clasico. Well, after this Wednesday when we play in the Champions League, we go Leganes away, and don't forget they beat us at home. And after that in the league, we play at home. We have two home back-to-back home games in Celta Vigo and Mallorca, which we should be winning before we play Madrid. So we have three back-to-back home games, and the third one is gonna be when we play Madrid. So and hold on, let me look at Madrid's. Let me look at Madrid's because I'm looking at Madrid's right now. So they play Arsenal on Tuesday. Okay.
Oh God.
Now we're gonna get there to that game, but right after that they go Deportivo Alaves away, and then they play Athletic Bilbao and
Mm.
Getafe
Mm.
away before they play us.
Mm.
So
Congrats.
I,
You guys,
I don't know,
congratulations.
man. I don't look. I said it this time, and people were like, "I said, look, I'll play If you give me four to play Madrid 4 times in a year, or play Getafe twice, I'll take playing Madrid 4 times in a year. I don't care, cause at least
Yeah,
with Madrid,
those guys are ruthless.
those guys don't play football, bro. At least
They
with
foul.
Madrid, they're gonna play football. They're gonna give you a chance to, make it entertaining and score goals. Getafe, nah, bro. You let them score first, nah, it's done. Like it's done, bro. They play for ties. They don't play for wins. You going
Almost
for three
definitely.
points, they're going for 1 point. So it's like, come get it. Type
And
of
if you let
thing.
them score, if you let those guys score,
That's it.
you cook.
You could. They don't
Brother,
gotta do too
that's it.
much, bro. They don't gotta do too much because as a team, you going for the win. It's harder than a team just sitting back and being defensive and just like being so annoying to break down, bro. It takes a lot out of you. But hey,
I'm telling you.
I mean, as a Barca fan, I do want us to win the league, and I'm ready. I'm ready for a good, La Liga race. So far, so good. So far, so good. But it's gonna be entertaining. From entertaining to not so entertaining league, it's the
Bro,
how do y'all call it again? The English Premier League, whatever it is. I'm just kidding, bro. I know
bro,
what it is, bro.
you this guy's
Hey,
not serious.
man, I have to shit on the league every time I get. Well, it's not a bad league.
It's the best league.
It's a top league. You know what I'm saying? In terms of,
It's it's the best league, bro. The Prem is the best league.
it's the
Everybody
league
knows
that
that.
has the most money.
It's the league that has the most watch, that has
The
the
most money
most.
that leads to the most money. That's it. In terms of
Okay.
quality, we know where it's at. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna get into this, but you already know. As an Arsenal fan, you should know. You should know. You've suffered at the hands of a couple of Liga teams.
Like who
Like Barca. You know what I'm saying?
beat y'all a couple times.
I don't remember that. Maybe like once, but you never, qualified in the knockout. But hey, you do own Madrid in the UCL though, which is funny to say because they're the kings of the Champions League, and you guys have no UCL, but they've never beaten you guys. It's so funny.
Until Tuesday.
I hope. Alhamdulillah, that's the prayer. I hope.
You hope they beat us?
No, I hope you guys win. Because they've
Not
never.
possible.
I hope. Oh no, yeah, I did say I hope. Yeah, then I hope you guys win. I hope you guys win, but I don't know if you're gonna win. That's the tough part.
Nah, we not.
Yeah,
We're gonna defend this, bro. Gabriel's gone.
the league
I
is
got to
gone.
get
The cups are gone.
everything's gone.
But
Everything's
you fighting
gone.
for second spot. Second spot is still there.
Yeah, we go get next year.
So, in your opinion, who makes the top four? I'm assuming Arsenal gets second. We all think Arsenal.
No, we definitely make it top
All right.
four.
Yeah, yeah,
I
definitely.
think
So now, who's making the other
us.
two spots? So
Hmm.
currently, as it stands, you have, of course, Liverpool's gonna win the league in first place. You have Arsenal second place, Nottingham Forest in third place on 57 points. Chelsea in fourth with 53, 4 points difference. And who, in my opinion, is gonna finish fourth instead of Chelsea? A City, who's on 52 points. So one less point than Chelsea. And then, there's Villa, there's Newcastle, who I think have realistic chances of getting into the top four because they're only 3 points away from the top four. And Newcastle has 2 games in hand.
Ooh. Oh yeah, because they played the final.
The final. So they have 2 games in hand and 3 points away from the top four. So realistically, it's between 4 teams if you ask me. Fulham is on 48, but let's be realistic. Fulham is not. They're not overcoming a 5 point deficit to get into the top four. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it's between Chelsea, City, Aston Villa, and Newcastle. Which Newcastle has
Forest.
2 games in hand. So
Oh, for top four of like
for the fourth spot,
the fourth spot. Oh, most definitely. I
fourth
thought you
spot
said.
for
I
the
gotta say
Serie A.
Forest. Forest. They. I think they're gonna go. They're gonna make it.
Yeah, I think Forest is gonna make it. That's why I'm looking at the fourth spot. But isn't fifth spot gonna get them UCL too?
They say they say
Like
strong possibility,
possibility.
but
So
guaranteed it's top four. Yeah, that's a very very strong possibility. Fifth
yeah.
spot might be
So
Champions
okay,
League
let's just
too,
say fourth and fifth spot
but
is between 4 teams.
I don't. The thing is, I don't see Chelsea going though. I feel like Chelsea do have flukes. Like I don't know when it gets to, like the last stage of the game
Hmm.
of the like the last games. I don't think they're gonna do it. I don't know what it is. I just don't have a feeling. I just never trust Chelsea.
The thing is,
I think it's gonna be between Newcastle and City
hmm, I could see
for that
both
fourth
either.
and fifth.
Yeah, the fact that Newcastle has 2 games in hand is going to be a big boost.
Yeah,
But the reason why I don't think Chelsea's going to make the top four is their games in comparison to the games that the other top four aspirants have. Because okay, the next game is Ipswich. They're playing home, but look at this stretch of games. They go Fulham away. They play Everton at home. They play Liverpool at home, and they go away to St James, Newcastle, who's also going for the
yeah.
top four spot.
For the top four, yeah.
After that, they play United, and then they play Nottingham Forest, who's also in there, and that's the last
GG.
game of the season. Nottingham Forest.
GG. They're
So
not beating Forest.
what?
They're not beating Newcastle.
So one, two, three. They're playing basically 3 games against like the current top four right now, or no, top six right now, and the only outline in this is United, who's somewhere down the table. I have to flip the screen, which is not gonna be an easy game because, bro, United,
They're still
they're still
United. Like they're
United
still
and they're
good.
weird, bro. So that's the only reason why I think Chelsea might be the one not to make it because the other
And they're
teams,
still
their games are like favorable, bro. They're favorable compared to Chelsea. So I don't know, man. I just think they might. The only I think Chelsea might come fifth, and then hopefully they can make it through that. You know, or the
no,
English
no.
teams.
I don't think they make fifth too.
But I think Arsenal gets past Madrid. It gives the fifth spot to the Prem. No,
I believe so,
yeah,
but
I think that's what it is.
I want us to lose.
It's one of the
So
English
Chelsea.
teams to get past. Yeah, so Arsenal might be the one to give
Or
Chelsea.
Villa.
Oh, Villa.
No, 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 but Villa has to be in the top four. Like it has to be a team. Like it got to be us,
Yeah, it's got to be a
because
team in the top four.
yeah, it got to be a team in the top four already.
So that's only you because Liverpool's out. The UCL.
I mean, Villa is there, but Villa is not in the top four as of. I mean, they have to finish in the top
Finish in the
four. So
top four.
If Villa finish in that top four, then
Yeah.
yeah, they can have that
Or
spot.
Arsenal beat Madrid, so it's like that's up there, man. I don't know.
But do we want Chelsea to go through?
That's the thing.
No.
But
So
do you want a
if
UCL?
we, we're not gonna win it.
Says who? You never know, man. Look at Dortmund last season. Look at Spurs
Did,
in
did they win it?
2019.
Did Dortmund win it?
Well, at least they got to the final. It's a
Did
better
Spurs win it?
the final is a better chance than being in the quarterfinals. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the
I rather
final,
be.
you're one
I
step
rather
away.
I rather not be in the final and like get knocked on the semifinal than go to the final and
And then
lose.
lose.
Yeah.
Nah,
What the hell am I going to go in and go play an extra game for what? So I
nah.
can lose?
But hey, it'll be entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care. I don't care. At the end
Hey,
of the day, we're
you get
losers.
hey. I mean, you get a second place medal. Isn't that what you guys been doing the past 3 years?
No, that's even worse. That's a loser's medal, bro. Basically saying that you lost. Congratulations for participating. That's what it
Exactly,
is.
bro. That's what I'm saying. You can tell your kids, yo, I played that game. I played in that final.
Nah. And they're like, oh, did you win?
Nah,
Exactly. They're going to
only
be like,
only
still,
one
you're a
person.
loser.
Only one person is gonna win the UCL. You know what I'm saying? It's like it is what it is.
Madrid.
But yeah,
Y'all got the title. Madrid got the Champions League. End of discussion. Boom. It's that simple. See,
Loki,
why would we just, if we say the truth, it's that easy.
will I be mad if we win the league and Madrid win the Champions League? Hell yeah. Cause I know bro. At the end of the day, the Champions League is the biggest like club football like trophy, right? So I haven't won it in 10 years. Of course I want to win it. And if we
Yeah.
win the league and they win the UCL, it's gonna be like, oh, okay, like you know what I'm saying? It's the UCL. I don't think they're gonna worry about the league. I do think the league is harder to win if you ask me, because you're playing 38 games home and away over a stretch, basically the whole season. You don't know what's gonna happen. It's like, but on the Champions League, it's like it gives the quote unquote less performing teams a chance to. Dortmund got to the final, bro. Were they the second best team in Europe? Hell no.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? They got there. So I feel like it hurts to see your rival go win the Champions League, especially when you can't even do nothing about it because they're on the other side. The only way to stop them is to play them in the final.
Who did the final?
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So it's like if we get knocked out, I hope they get knocked out, and it's cool. It's like okay, we both get knocked out. I don't care. I don't care if we get knocked out by Dortmund and they get knocked out in the semis. It's like they can't be like, oh, we got to the semis, y'all. No, we didn't win it, like you said.
Yeah.
But that's all hopium though. That's all hopium. But let's stick with Arsenal for a bit, right? Second place finish. You
You gonna clown me
guys.
or like
Uh huh.
you gonna clown me or what,
No,
bro?
no,
Like
no,
we
no. I'm not
already know
gonna.
what
I'm
it
not
is.
gonna, bro. I'm not, bro. Why would I need to clown Arsenal? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all do it. Y'all do a good job at it already. Like, I don't gotta do too
Okay,
much.
my
You know
guy,
what
say what you need to
I'm
say,
saying?
man.
But basically, you know, third place, one, two, three times you finish second place. You need a couple of players to, take you to the promised land. If you want to get to the promised land, you gotta, get a couple people out of the team, bring a couple, phases and stuff. In your opinion, what players do you think you need in a starting 11 to be able to compete again next year?
Um, okay, this is gonna be like a little bit controversial, but like
Hey man.
honestly, bro, I'll take a new keeper, bro. I
Ooh.
said bring back me Aaron Ramsdale, bro.
Bring back Ramsdale?
Yeah, bro.
Wait. As what?
Huh?
As what?
I want him starting, bro.
Over Raya?
Some yes, bro. I'll take him over Raya because Raya be bullshitting sometimes. Maybe pissing me off, bro. Like, bro, look at the save against Manchester United, bro. That free kick that Bruno Fernandes scored. You making Bruno Fernandes look like he can actually shoot the ball. Nah, that's like let me not say that because he can actually shoot the ball. He gave the guy free like he's done. I know Ramsey's made a lot of mistakes, but compared to like what he's doing, bro, no, I get it. Yes, he passed the ball. Ramsey passed the ball too. Like he wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what else you need. Passing was passing the ball. I don't get it. Ramsey was a good player.
So,
I don't know, but me personally, like I think we need a better keeper because me personally, I don't really like his profile.
mhm,
Like yes, he's good on the ball, but like other than that, like he's a keeper first. Like don't get me wrong, he saved us a lot of times. I'm not gonna lie, he has. Like I can't sit here and say he's been bad. He hasn't been bad, but like it's just his profile. Like I need somebody a little bit taller, somebody that can actually, you know, actually save shit. Like he saves, but like bro, sometimes like he
I
does
got a, I
stupid
got a,
ass
I got a
mistakes.
friend. His name is Arya.
Chill.
He's tall.
We good. No, thank
He
you.
can
We're
bump
good.
it, bro. You seen him on the ball?
I don't want to see him anymore on the ball.
Why you trying to hate, bro?
But
Hey,
real talk though, real talk. A new profile keeper. I also need. I don't know because Calafiori's been really good
would
when
you
he's
would you take
fit.
would you take Onana at Arsenal?
No, I don't want to. Um, I can also find in the back because we have a lot of coverage. You know what I'm saying? If
Mm-hmm.
Tomiyasu gets back into full fitness, that's a lot. That's a lot of coverage for the back line because he can almost play everywhere. We got Timber that can play both sides. We got two left backs. I mean, probably Tierney needs to go because I don't know. I mean, I don't know because we have a lot of left backs if everybody's fit. Midfield is okay. Obviously, maybe add as the number eight if Partey leaves and put Rice as a six, or bring a number six and put Rice as an eight where he's right now. I do think we need another backup if Jorginho leaves because I'm not sure if Sabi Lokonga is gonna come back and actually be good because I haven't really seen too much of him when he was on loan.
Yeah.
But I say if those two leave, we definitely bring in a proper number six or proper number eight, depending on what we want to do with Rice. And we're also looking at what's his name? The dude from Real Sociedad,
Zubimendi.
Zubamendi. And I mean, there's a lot of reports saying that like he wanted to come to Arsenal, deal was done, and then now we're seeing stuff about Madrid.
Mm-hmm.
So you just never know where that goes to. But me personally, if we don't get him, I think we should try to push for Bruno Guimaraes. If Newcastle doesn't get top four,
Mm-hmm.
I believe that he will be available. But also, I mean, obviously up front we do need a striker, and I also do think that we do need a left winger that's gonna push Martinelli or start instead of Martinelli. Because Martinelli is good, but some games he doesn't show up. I mean, the last game he played, it was fantastic. I'm not gonna lie, he
He
played
actually
really
looked
good.
like a Brazilian.
He actually played
Yeah.
really good. So, but most games he's been, I'm saying, he looks like a shadow of himself, which a team going for the Premier League title. We need players that's going to be ready to play every single match. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that could motivate him. If he sits a couple games on the bench when he comes in, he might know, okay, I need to step up my game and do something. And obviously, as a striker, Harris is out right now. Which was our striker or center forward, as they call him. Harris is obviously not a bad player. I do think that he could be a really good impact sub or like even starting player, but we do need a killer number nine. And obviously, the main choice that everybody wants is Isak, but who knows? Because that is it's a lot of money. That's one. Two is going to be hard to convince him because basically everybody wants him right now. Everybody's looking for a striker right now. And three, I mean, it's up to the player. I mean, but that's the profile we are looking for. We also got other options as in Sesko and Goikarez, which are two very very good shout. I mean, me personally, if we're not getting Isak, I think that we should get Goikarez because I believe in his ability a lot. I mean, I've seen Sesko play and he's a good player, but Goikarez have that killer instinct in him, which I very very love, and he's a prolific striker. He scores goals. He has a good play. Can run in behind, and his finishing is really elite, So and also played in the Premier League, and he has a little bit of Premier League experience.
Yeah.
Good, but yeah, I mean the right hand side were good. Obviously Saka is back, and Nwaneri's been playing really good, so that's a good backup. And Saka is not there, but but yeah, I do. Those are a solid left winger. Hopefully we can get Nico Williams because oh my god, that would be so good.
Nico. All right.
Nico
So
Williams, that would be so good.
about that, I mean, first of all, striker position. That's a guy named Lukaku. He's available,
No
but
thanks.
no thanks.
Be good.
He has perm experience
Yeah.
in three different teams. Actually, four if you want to add West Brom.
No, not all of them was good experience though.
Oh, okay, okay. He was good at
Yeah,
Everton.
he was.
He was good at
That was a
United.
long time. Ah,
Some would say he was a Ballon d'Or contender at Chelsea, but you know what I'm saying.
uh, a few.
But okay, on the road though, like you said, Nico Williams, who I think will be the perfect fit for Arsenal on the left wing. The reason
Bro.
why I want to stress on that because we're playing pickup the other day. Who someone asked me a question about, would you take if you're an Arsenal fan, would you take Nico or Florian Wirtz? And I was like, I think I'll take Nico. And they were like, why you think Florian Wirtz is better? And I'm like, no. I mean, I do think you think Nico is better than Florian? And I was like, nah, I don't think Nico is better than Florian Wirtz overall as a player. I think Wirtz is better than him. But it depends on what type of left winger you need. Do you need
Yeah,
another Saka? Because Saka is similar to Wirtz than he is to Nico. Saka can
yeah,
cut in and play make. It's more like a playmaking winger, right? Nico is a touchline winger that you need on the other side. You got to keep the balance. You know what I'm saying? If you need to
yeah,
go counterattacking, quick play, you have Nico. I feel like if you're bringing Verts in, that's all like assumptions though. You need an overlapping left back, and the real question is, if you get Nico, who's gonna be your left back? Are you guys gonna go with Calafiori, who's not gonna be really overlapping? Because White is gonna do it from the right hand side, or Timber's probably gonna take White's position. Timber can do whatever. But on the left,
yeah.
who do you think is gonna be playing Arsenal's left back, which will allow Nico to be that guy that he needs to be on the left?
I mean, if Nico is already in the touchdown, that means we don't really need a overlapping
Yep.
left back because then it will be perfect for. I think it got to be between Shinchenko and Louis Kelly. But those are the two I've seen as. I mean, Calafiori is good too on that end, but I think Shinchenko
Luis Kelly.
and Louis Kelly are like
That
the
yeah.
perfect example of that. inverted number 8 midfield, and that would be really perfect because the way Nico plays is so direct, and he plays on the touchdown. So we need a play like that.
We need to
On
play
the
like
other
that.
side, we don't really need that because we have those three Odegaard and Saka obviously
Kind of like
interchanging.
yeah.
So I think on that side that would make sense because Nico, the way he plays, obviously he's a touchline player, goes to the line, gets the ball, dribble 1v1, and it's really good at it. I mean, Martinelli does it too, but Martinelli feel like he repeats the same skill moves every
It's
single
really
time. It's like
predictable.
so
Yeah.
predictable now what he's gonna do. I don't know, and then he wants to push the ball and run and then cross it and it doesn't look efficient. Like but Saka does it. Saka actually drives in the ball, you know what I'm saying? Saka like you never know where he's gonna go. He could go inside, outside, fake it, but Martinelli, you already know he's gonna do the little shake, 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 try to push it down the line, crossing his left foot. His left foot is not that strong to cross the ball with, you know what I mean? Just kicking it, it's just,
I know.
it's terrible. It's terrible.
But yeah,
But
the reason why I was asking that, like you said, Lewis Skelly, that kid is special. I know he's a midfielder, but it looks like his future is a left back. And the way Arteta likes to play, you come into the middle more.
mm,
But the left sided eight, like I feel like Zinchenko can play that role. Me personally, when I see him, I don't think he's a fullback. I mean, he was never a fullback. Pep made it work, but that's different. He had other players to cover for him and all that.
the problem I have with Shevchenko is not his ability to play. It's never been that. As a left back, he can't defend. We all know that.
Yeah,
As a midfielder, he's not physical enough to play that midfield position. We have to agree with that. Because don't get me wrong, he's good on the ball. But then on games that we need a defense, like we need all our players to be defensive and be strong on the ball, he's not like that.
yeah,
We have to be honest. I mean, Odegaard is not the strongest, but Odegaard gets into tackles, put his bodies in the way. He knows how to cover ground. Zinchenko is more like the cute player, like, you know what I'm saying? Get the ball, move the ball, make the nice little pass, you know what I'm saying? Keep the ball, keep possession, stuff like that. Yeah, he's cool, but like you know what I'm saying? To actually get into an actual tackle, because those eights are very, very, like, they key for us to win the ball, because especially the way Arsenal play right now, those two eights, because you got to know exactly what you're covering. You know what I mean? And Zinchenko is always his problem, is his defensive awareness. It's not there.
yeah.
So that's my problem with him. Other than that, I mean, he's a great player. Like, it's obviously a good asset to have in a team. You know what I mean? Like, you need a player like that because sometimes you need those players to break down lines, break down defense, which is very, very good with, like, he's breaking the line, passing the ball and stuff. And obviously, like, he knows how to play that role very, very well, which is really, really good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that role, not everybody can do it. You know what I mean? And the way he does it is, I think he's the best at doing it right now. You know what I mean? I can't really think of another player that's playing that inverted role so well the way
Yeah,
he
I
is.
mean,
Maybe
yeah,
Trent. Maybe Trent.
I
You know what
still
I
think
mean?
I still think Zinchenko is better at it. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what I'm saying. Like, as well as
yeah,
he, or
yeah,
like we comparing, like, I
close.
think Trent can be close because the way when he inverts into midfield, he looks natural. But yeah, I mean, you never know when you need to play like that. You never know when you because those games are gonna come, but we can't use them all the
All
time.
the
You know what
time.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Every game is
that's
different.
why it's good to
So
have options for different style of plays. There might be games where you need a Zinchenko to, like you said, to play that left sided eight. You know what I'm saying? And there's games where you're gonna need an actual eight, whether it's Declan Rice shifting to the eight to get a six, who's gonna come in. But that all depends if Pate's leaving or not. Because
yeah, and I don't want
honestly,
him to leave low key.
I I would want. I mean, yeah, I'm Ghanaian. Of course, I want Pate to play. At a top level, but I think you guys need Partey in and around the team. Like
Yeah,
to start or to come off the bench, you just need that experience. Like what you guys did with Jorginho when he came in, he was just there to help
yeah,
you out. I think it's Partey's time to do that. If you can get in a really solid six or an eight, depending on who you bring in, because if you bring in an eight, then Declan Rice can play a six. But I don't know if that guy wants to play six anymore because I feel like he's more. I don't know. He likes to go for it more now. That's all because
yeah.
it's Partey. But I don't know if he's disciplined enough to sit as a six. I haven't really seen that for Arsenal like that. So I don't. Depends if you bring like Zubimendi, which is looking tight now because Madrid has entered the race because they're looking to offload Chouameni sometime. But I mean, shit. That part is looking like you guys got to figure that out. But you're gonna do all these figuring out, but it's gonna lead to one thing and one question. If Arsenal get all these players like you mentioned, your Nico, your Gyökeres, and you're new 8 or 6, depending on what happens in the summer. Is it time for Arsenal fans to actually now start demanding trophies?
Most definitely.
The process.
I mean, most definitely, because if we're getting players like that, like Ateta said, that's stage five. You know what I mean? Because you're like, oh, we got stage one, stage two, stage three.
Hmm.
Bro, that's stage five because those players are not just regular players. Those are top high end players. You know what I mean? And if you don't win anything the next year, I'm not talking about no Carabao Cup, no FA Cup. I'm talking about like a league title or the Champions League. We gotta be winning one of those two. If you're not challenging, I'm not challenging. If you're not winning one of those two,
That's no good.
then there he gotta go. Like something you have to go. Like
Yeah.
that's the good line. We have to get a manager that's gonna win something. Because if you are telling me that with all those players, you know what I mean, you can't still win a trophy, then it's you. It's not the players. It's you. So you might have to go because now I'm not saying this is it's not before. You know what I mean? Now Arsenal is spending money. We're investing to the project. You know what I mean? We have the owners that are doing it. You know, it's not like before we used to go for players, get the cheap players, get the young players, or get like the unknown players. And no, now we're going for actual players that can actually play. You know what I mean? So and those players are proven. So it's not just anybody; they're proven players. So if he can't win with those players, then it's him. He has to go.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying.
Yeah. Go
Okay, go
ahead.
ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I'm
Because
not saying like okay, because anything is different, right? You could get into a league and then a lot of injuries happens, or like games where stuff don't go your way. That's understandable. But with all those players, you have to find a way to win. That's what a great coach is supposed to do. You should
yeah.
find a way to win. That's all I can
Because
say on.
the reason why I was asking that question is like, okay, it was good. You came in this first year. I mean, half season, took over the team, won the FA Cup with United Emirates team, right? And since then, like Arsenal fans were patient because you're trying to transition the team. And before I say anything, I got to give Arteta credit for where he's gotten
Not for
Arsenal
real.
to now. Yeah, they haven't won
For
a title, but like you got to give him credit from what they were to now. I know he gets a lot of stick, which is reasonable because like most top teams and managers, because you train under Pep, who's regarded as one or two, however people want to place him, but he's a goat of this football, like at least our generation. You know what I'm saying? If
yeah,
you train under that guy, that means you're getting hella information passed down to you. We've seen it. We've seen you can do all that because we've seen you prove it in the last 4 to 5 years. You've gone through the whole process, but I feel like the biggest thing and the main reason why the pressure is heavier on Ateta now is because it's like okay, you want to head to this destination, right? But on the way to the Prem or the UCL, along the way, there's a couple Carabao Cups, there's a couple FA Cups that you could have won. You're like, nah, I don't want that. I want that one. Nah, let me skip that. Nah. And then now you get there, and then it's like, oh shoot. Now you competing against the guys that on the way up, they were winning those titles. You know,
yeah,
getting experience, getting that winning mentality into the players, going up, going up. And then now you just like skipped all that. You don't want to push all that. Now you're there. And it's like, oh shoot, now what do I do? CD was the guy that was a problem, and everyone's like, but now see they had a fall off year. I know they're gonna try to bounce back. Now you see Liverpool with their player situations and all that.
yeah,
This is the time that Arsenal needs to like get everything right. They can't be doing no, like you said, oh, we're just gonna buy this backup player, or let's stick with Trossard on the left and Martinelli for a while. Oh, let's
yeah,
let's get Sterling back on loan again. Like they can't be doing none of that.
yeah,
Arsenal could spend 300 mil this summer before PSR sets in. Obviously, you don't want to waste all that 300 mil in one window. You know what I'm saying? But if they really
yeah,
wanted to, they could. That's how much leeway they have with PSR. So there's no excuses about, oh, we don't have money. Oh, this and that. No, 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 no.
yeah,
They do have the money. This is the time. City is weaker. Liverpool, we don't know what's gonna happen with their players. The situation, we don't know that. So depending on what happens, this is the time. Because you see Newcastle, they just picked up the Carabao Cup. It's
yeah,
it's funny and all, but this is how City low key started. Everybody's slowly they're gonna get
yeah,
more players in. Players are gonna get start getting attracted to them. They have the money to pay these players. In like two
yeah,
3 years, they might be another team that you have to potentially go up against. And then there's Chelsea, who can find loopholes wherever and
Yeah,
get money out of their ass to push for it. They're not out yet because look at them, they're fourth. Even in a bad season, you say they're fourth. So I just feel like this is
yeah,
the time that Arteta is win something or get out. Honestly, after this season,
yeah,
if you can't win it, this is not a time to compete anymore. It's time to win it. Like go out there and go win it, bro.
yeah,
Like there's no excuse, and it's like I feel like he's a part that brought this pressure onto himself. Cause every time he was talking about, oh, trust the process. Oh, we have bigger fish to fry. Cause whenever you guys get knocked out of competition, oh, we're going for this title. We're going. It's like, nah, bro. It's okay. That's the end goal. But if he picked up a couple trophies, I feel like the fans will be patient a little bit. Like, okay, all right,
yeah,
just be
yeah,
patient. You know what I'm saying? He's picked up trophies. He's won
yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah.
So I don't know, man. I think this is it. I do rate him as a coach, and I'm a clown him
Same.
because of course, like there's you seen other coaches come in the first year and impact the team, but I got to give him credit. He's brought the team from where it was to now. I don't know how
Yeah,
many managers could have done that. You know what I'm saying? We don't know that because we've never seen all those top managers. We don't really see them take teams at where Arsenal was in that level. That's why I'm giving them that credit to where they are
yeah.
now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this is it. This is it. This is it. But another team that, I mean, it's been a problem. Could be another problem again next year. Is of course City. They've been running the league, man. But they're not winning the league this year. They're out of UCL.
Yeah.
They're out of Carabao. I mean, Newcastle has already won it. The only competition they have left is the FA Cup. Do you think Pep could pick another title up, and it's probably his worst year I've ever seen in terms of coaching? Or you think this is the second year he's ever going to go trophyless? Because remember, he's only gone trophyless once, and now it's his first year at City. You think City has what it takes to win the Prem? I mean,
No,
not the Prem, the FA
the
Cup.
FA Cup. I mean, yeah. I mean, yes. You can never count them out. You know what I mean? It's Man City. Like they still have great players. I mean, as of right now, obviously Haaland is hurt, and but still, it's still City. Like they still have a really good squad. They still have really good players, and still got the best coach in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They do play
But
non-forest.
hard, man. But I think they could be forced.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think so too. Especially
I
if it was a two-legged tie, I think Forest could take it just because Forest will get that home field, the fan support and all of that. But it's Wembley, man, and believe it or not, stadiums do have impacts on the games.
yeah,
And being at a bigger stage, City's been to Wembley how many times? You know what I'm saying?
a lot.
Non-Forest, this is their first time at a big stage, probably in like close to a final since like 78, 79, and
Damn.
79, 80 when they won back-to-back UCLs. So I don't know. Maybe the pressure might be too big for them. That's
Nah.
one thing that could go against them. The atmosphere, the day. Because on the other side you have Villa and Crystal Palace, and I
Right.
think Crystal Palace has gone to the final. I want to say somewhere in like I know it's not 2013 because that was Wigan. Around that time, like between 2011 to kind of no, actually they did go to a final with United in like 2016. I want to say.
Yeah, 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 when Lingard scored that goal.
Yeah, but they've been to a final. Like
But I think that was a Carabao Cup, wasn't it?
was
I
it a
don't think it was
Carabao
FA
or
Cup.
FA?
I think it was the Carabao. I
Couldn't.
think
Yeah, but that's the
it might
last
be.
time they ever got close to any type of final. And it's been a while. What 9 years, different players and all that. How do you think if they get past Nottingham Forest, Villa might be an issue? Not because Villa's been
Right.
to a final, but it's because who's in charge of that team?
Unai.
Unai Emery, and that guy doesn't lose
Yeah.
finals.
Yep.
So that's the only bad part about it in a way for City in terms of any obstacle that can kind of stop them.
Yeah.
But we're sticking with City. You know, Holland is injured. Mamouche, you know, I mean, he was already doing his thing, but now he needs to be the main guy until the end of the season. Do you think he's gonna be able to fill those shoes and guarantee
Not
City a top four?
not in terms of Haaland, because Haaland, no one can fill that shoes. He's one of a kind. He's a special player. You know what I mean? But I mean, he is also new to the club, so you gotta also understand.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, he started off really well, which is really good, but at the same time, he is new to the club. You know what I'm saying? We're not expecting him to score every single game.
hmm
You know, and he's a great player. I mean, I wouldn't say he could fit Haaland's shoes because those shoes are pretty big. To no pun
uh,
intended. But I mean, he's the numbers he's put up. I mean, the way he's played, the way he's a threat. Like it's gonna be any for any player. It's gonna be hard for them to just come in and be like, okay, like I could do what he's doing.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Just his size alone is like crazy. You know what I'm saying? He's like a threat. Like with just looking at him, he's a threat without even knowing that he plays soccer or not or football. But I mean,
but
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. No,
yeah,
but still a great player.
he's a great player. But also, I just feel like, you know, like you said, the shoes are too big to fill. But sometimes, if you put certain things in those shoes, you know, a couple like cushions here and there, you might be able to fill it. And this time, the cushion might have to be Phil Foden, man. This whole season, he's been bad. Like his levels, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
We've never seen Foden like that throughout his, you know, career in the Prem. This is the one time that it's like, oh, what's happening? I feel like he
yeah,
just needs to step up, help out Mamouche, secure that top four or top five. If they're gonna do it, it has to be both of them stepping up. The reason why I'm saying that is because we already know the old band is not as well young as they need to be, and someone would say, "Oh, they just won the league last year. Like 1 year can get people old. Trust me,
yeah,
it could. It's not just about it's like a switch of 1 year. A key missing player can make a whole team have to do more than they need to do. But in my opinion, the greatest ever player, KDB, he's leaving,
right.
and
Yeah,
I want to say, what a player! Like
yeah.
what a player! A the greatest sentiment in Prem history, if you ask me. I
In
know
Prem history,
in Prem history, if you ask me, I know
yeah,
there's skulls in there. Okay, or okay, let me not go too far. In the modern era that I've
okay,
watched, I saw a
okay,
bit of skulls, but let me just say that I've watched consciously. You know what I'm saying? Since
yeah,
probably like 2008. To me, he's the best midfielder that's ever graced the game, like since 2008 in the Prem. You know, that's your Scholes
right.
in there. That's your Lampard. People might argue that, but man, 6 Prems, 2 Player of the Seasons, 3 Playmaker Awards, like 70 was it 70 goals, 100 and something assists in like
Uh,
288 games. Off the top of my head, I think that's what it is. It's about I think maybe one I don't know 130 assists, 180 I don't know something like that 180 something between that. But this guy, he's gonna be missed because I don't know how many players or even midfielders that can create and score and be consistent at this rate
the way he
the
was.
way he was, bro.
Yeah,
Man,
and he just do it just to do it. Like he had flair in it too. That was a
KDB,
no.
man.
He's definitely gonna be missed. You know, he's one of those players. Obviously coming from Wolfsburg, Chelsea. Obviously sold him Chelsea reject or whatever. I mean, he said that himself too. Like you know, what I mean, like nobody would like pay for him to give him a chance. But Man City give him a chance. You know, even that signing when he signed, you know, everybody was looking like yo, that's a lot of money for him. You know what I mean? But then he came
Big
in,
time,
like
yeah.
kudos to him. He did his thing, and like she said, like I do believe that he's probably one of the best midfielders to ever play in the Premier League. I mean, he's really up there. Like
hmm
you know, I can't. I don't think if you put him past top five, it will be a crime. You know what I
Yeah, yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It will be like
yeah.
okay, like
Definitely
buddy, like it's crazy. Like he has to be up there as like one of the best
one of the
midfielders to
best.
ever play
Yeah.
in the Premier League. But yeah, I mean, I do like him a lot. I do think that I'm not gonna say he leaves too early. Obviously, he's been going through a lot of injuries, and like you know what I mean. Like his contract is coming out, and you know obviously one of the new challenge for himself, which is as a soccer player, like sometimes relocating is not always that bad. But um, yeah, he's definitely gonna be missed. I mean, I do believe he have a couple years in him in the prem if he really wanted to, but
Yeah.
if you really wanted to, yeah. But I mean, it's soccer, it's life. I mean, you gotta do what's best for you. You gotta.
Hey man, hey, go get your bag, KDB. Ain't nothing bad
Hey,
wrong
if
with
that's
that,
the
bro.
case, I'm not even mad at him though. You
Exactly,
gotta,
bro. Like he's killed it, bro. 10 years in the prem. Oh,
yeah,
nine.
10 years,
10 years in the prem. Like
10 years, 10 years.
at the top, every single season, bro. Like, bro, come on,
Yeah,
man. Go do your thing, KDB. Wish you the best and all.
nah,
Well,
he's definitely gonna be.
I wanted to chat on their rivals, United, just for a little bit. It's not too much to discuss with them anyway. But Rashford,
Right.
and we're gonna discuss about a player that's not even playing for them. That's how bad their team has been. So he's left the team alone. He's at Aston Villa. You know, he's doing his thing.
Yeah,
Lately, he's been scoring a couple goals, but before
yeah,
that, his performance wasn't too bad.
right.
As a United fan, or what do you think United should do this summer? Do you take him back,
Um,
put him back in the team, or do you put him up in the transfer window, up for sale, and then try to see if he can, get money back because he's an academy player. You know what I'm saying?
I think if it comes back, it's gonna be the same thing as a central situation when he went on loan to Dortmund and came back and then tried to be nice, nice, nice. No, I mean, the relationship has already been set stone. Like he wouldn't have gone on loan if everything was perfect, everything was right. Obviously, it's not about. I don't even think it's about football anymore. It's based on straight. Him and the coach don't really see eye to eye because I can't even sit here and be like, oh, it's about football. Yes, he wasn't playing good at United. Yes, that's true. You know what I mean? He wasn't his best, and the coach came out several times talk about how he is not good in training or he's not training well, this and that, which as a coach, you're supposed to protect your players. I don't care how bad your players is doing in practice. I don't care what's happening. You know what I mean? You should be the one to be like, listen, we're working on him. We're trying to make him better. This is his home. You gotta say something, but instead of throwing the players under the bus, saying that oh he doesn't train well. If he trains well, he's gonna play. Like that's just not doing anything. It just adding more fuel to the fire. You know what I mean? So there's already that tension there. So I don't think him coming back and trying to be back in the team is going to be a great idea because, like, in his head, he knows that this is what this coach think about me, and the coach already probably has something already in his head about him. You know what I mean? So it's never going to work well. And as a player, as a coach, you don't want to lose your dressing room because the more you lose your dressing room, it's over for you. No one's going to take you seriously. You know what I mean? So if he, I'm not even talking about Rashford, if he wants to be successful in the Premier League or in that club,
Mm-hmm.
then the best thing to do is let Rashford go. Sell Rashford. If he's going to go to Aston Villa, he can stay there, extend his loan. I mean, not his loan, permanent, make it to a permanent transfer. But when he comes back, send him on loan. I mean, send him on a transfer. Put him on the transfer
Get
list.
your money back, man. PSR
That's
is gonna
that's
be
the
worth. It's
same.
gonna be
That's the
worth
best
three
thing.
times. It's gonna be worth three times.
And yeah, that's pure
In the
profit.
market because that's pure profit right there. But yeah, I agree with perfectly what you just said. I think he should just move on. Go do your thing, man. If you want to stay at Villa, go ahead and stay at Villa. If not, you need a new challenge, bro. There's gonna be clubs out there that want Rashford. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
for
saying? Like
sure.
he's not a finished product. He's not what he used to be, but he's not a finished product. Like you can actually get a tune out of Rashford for like two, three
Right.
years at least. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the best for him, man. And that's that, man. But that's a couple of topics we needed to touch on. But before we leave, we're just gonna give us predictions shortly on the UCL, man. It's here. It's finally here, man. The quarterfinals is upon us. First set of quarterfinal games is Tuesday, and I'm gonna let you lead the floor, man. Arsenal versus Real Madrid. First
I think
leg.
since we're at home, I
Yep.
don't think if they beat us, I don't think it's gonna be anything crazy. I'm saying a 1-0 Madrid or a 1-1 Arsenal.
Mm.
It could be one of those two, but I think when we go away, then that's when they might solidify this one. But I think at home, we could I could see it being a 1-1 or a 1-0 Madrid. I don't think it's gonna be anything crazy.
So you said a 1-0 Madrid or a 1-1. You're not
A
giving
1-1. I
much.
said once.
You're not giving
Huh?
Arsenal any hope in winning that game.
Bro, it's Madrid. It's the UCL. That's when that song goes on. The Madrid, the UCL song goes on. Those guys are on a different level. You know what I mean? So
So there's
yeah,
no
it's.
chance Arsenal can get, like a
I'm not saying there's no chance. I'm
sneaky
just
header.
saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying. I'm not saying there's no chance that Arsenal doesn't win, but I'm just saying, me being realistic, I think that's what the score is going to be. It's either 1-0 or 1-1.
That's realistic. That's realistic. But if any of those results happen, then that means it's GG's. Because
Oh, most definitely.
yeah, you
Most
got to go
definitely.
into that stadium with like a 2-0 at least or a 1-0 to give yourself a chance. But
Yeah.
yeah, hey, another game that day is Bayern Inter. What do you think? Bayern is
That's
home.
a tricky one.
Is Bayern home? Hold up. Yep,
I
Bayern is
think
home.
I think that could be another tie game too, because I think Inter is very, very strong, but I also think that Bayern, they are home, so they obviously not gonna just lose. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, they still have great players, but I think Inter's team is better in my opinion than
yeah,
them.
and Bayern's had a couple
Yeah,
of injuries too. Alfonso's out season, so that's a big blow.
yeah.
Inter's been iffy lately too. Like in the league, form is here and there. But I mean, with Bayern playing at home, I could see a tie. It would be slim because it'll be slim. Inter don't really score hella goals, and Bayern they
Yeah,
love to score goals. So it's gonna be one of those games. But
yeah.
I could see honestly, I could see a 2-1 win or a 2-2 tie. Like I don't think it's gonna be
Well, well,
for Bayern.
Bayern,
I don't see Inter winning, but if Inter does win, it's not gonna be more than like 2 goals or like maybe like a 2-1. Like either way, either of those teams could win. But
yeah,
if you're a betting man, I say go Bayern, man. I say go Bayern or like draw, win Bayern.
yeah. I said
The
draw.
last two sets is the Wednesday games, of course. We have Barcelona versus Dortmund. Barca playing at home.
It's easy. I say 2-0.
Two
Doman, they're
zero.
not serious.
Yeah, it's one of those games, man. But after watching what Betis did, I know Dortmund, they're gonna rewatch the whole game and be like, all right, let's try to implement what Betis did to get that 1-1 tie. But I mean, let's be honest, like undefeated Barca. Realistically, based on form, Barca should be winning this game. It's a matter of how many goals.
Yeah,
Then Dortmund is one weird team, man. I don't know how they got into the final last year, but everyone was saying this when they were about to play PSG, and
and they beat them.
yep. And talking about PSG, they play Villa. They play
No,
Villa,
PSG.
and I think
I,
they do play at home at the Parc de France.
are they gonna beat Villa? I think overall they're gonna go through.
You think they're gonna beat
Uh,
Villa,
yeah,
like to go through?
I think they'll beat Villa and go through. I mean, not on the obviously not on the same day, but I think they'll beat Villa tomorrow,
hmm
and then I think they'll also go through in the tie
Damn.
because the way PSG plays, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't think there's any team right now other than Barca or Madrid that can stop them.
Yeah, it's crazy because
Bro,
that team.
they're like everywhere else is stacked, bro. And those guys, they find ways to score, bro.
Yeah, and
Trust me, they always find ways to score.
usually people usually go, oh, it's just the because have you seen the Liga table? It's crazy. They've already, I
Yeah,
think, if they
they're
tie,
like crazy.
they've already won the league. It's some
They only won the
crazy.
league. Well, like they didn't lose. They didn't lose a game.
No, so basically, if I think if the second place or the third place team they have a game coming up, but if they tie, then they basically take the league. Cause I'm look,
No, they only won the league.
so yeah, so they done.
Yeah, they only
Yeah,
won the
because they
league.
won.
This
They beat Angers 1-0.
Bouger.
Bro,
Yeah,
bro. 50 no 74 points and 52. GG's. I know people usually say that, right? Of course, it's realistically it's not the same level of as compared to your La Ligas, your Prems, your Serie A's and all that. But this season they've proved that and they're not the PSG of the past where they smash
no, for
everyone
sure.
and they get to the top like European football and they kind of like a little shy. Like, bro, they beat arguably at that time the best team in the world in Liverpool.
Yeah,
They knocked them out. And I know Arsenal beat them, so most people are like, "Oh, Arsenal beat them. Like it's gonna be easy for Liverpool." Nah, bro. Like That's why I keep saying, man, it's all about styles, man. If you could beat PSG, you could beat Madrid. That's what I'm trying to tell Arsenal fans. Like, there's a chance, but yeah,
Nah, there's no chance.
PSG,
It's two
man.
different profiles.
I do hope. I honestly do hope Villa knock them out. I don't want to be potentially facing them like anywhere if there's a chance for us to face them in the future, which is probably going to be the final or whatever. But now that team, if they actually beat, I mean, they're gonna beat Villa. I think so. Even though I don't want it. I don't want
Yeah.
it. I don't want it. But if they do beat Villa, bro, shit, I think they can get to the final, bro. Because I can see them beating whoever. Maybe Arsenal. I mean, Arsenal's beat them this year, so they can, stop them. But
No, it's not
that's
possible.
it, man. That's it. Like, I can't wait for Tuesday and Wednesday, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's gonna be interesting.
Indeed.
Tuesday, I'm actually gonna do a watch along, probably for the Barca one. I wanted to do the Inter Bayern, but I don't know. Like, probably. But actually, no. Tuesday is Arsenal Madrid. Wednesday is Barca Dortmund. So yes, we're gonna do our Arsenal Madrid watch along on the channel. So can't wait to
Yeah.
do it, man. Tuesday. All right.
I'll join you.
Yeah, yep. You got to be in here, man. You got to be here. I'll get a couple of Madrid
I'll join
fans
you.
to
Honestly.
let's slide to their house, man. Slide, and then let's watch it. But
I
that's
bet.
that's that's been it, man. That's been it. That's been your week review with a couple, transfer news here and there, UCL preview. And peace.